So if you're watching this from the title or the thumbnail, I'm not fully retiring. I just needed some clickbait for this channel because this is the last video for the near future on this channel. Last update video. I'm no longer creating gaming related things. I'm going to be mainly posting on Joso Life. So please go subscribe to that channel. That channel is going to be more lifestyle based. It's going to be more lifting based, which is what I've been falling in love with recently. I haven't touched a game in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. As someone who used to play Honkai Star Rail literally every day for 4 or 5 hours. Someone who's played Persona 3 Reload for 10, 15 hours in the past week. Or in the past month. Someone who's played Persona 5. What is it? Persona 5 Royal. Dude, I'm out of it. I'm sorry. I had a really hard shoulders day today. I'm disabling the preview again so I can look at you guys. But my reasoning behind this is because I'm very tired of the rat race. I feel like I've just been posting to post. I haven't been posting to even create the content that I want to enjoy. I haven't enjoyed a game in a while. I still haven't touched Penacony on Honkai Star Rail. I haven't played in Infinite Craft. I haven't touched Power World in over a month and a half. There's just a lot of things that I kind of want to get rid of and kind of cleanse myself of, because in early 2023, I got very sick because I stressed myself out from trying to push out as much content as possible. I was creating like 15 shorts in one day, and I would do that for like a week, and I had like 80 shorts like lined up, and a lot of them didn't make it on the channel because I realized they weren't good. But I was constantly looking through my VODs. I was constantly looking through my clips and everything, and I'm still going to keep my VODs because I think it's something that I want to remember. And I have like 6 terabytes of storage on this PC. Like I'm good on storage, so I don't really need to like worry about, oh, you know, like this VOD's just going to be sitting here for like 3 years. What am I going to do? No, like I can keep it. Like I'm not going to remove a part of something that made me happy back in the day. But streaming and gaming hasn't made me happy in a while, and it's really sad that it's come to this. I literally just got a new mic too, and I went back to this mic because it sounds better for voiceovers. Like, I literally have this mic, and I just bought it like 2 weeks ago for like $100 when it retails for like $400 back in the day, and I'm not even using it anymore. You know, I just upgraded my GPU to a 4070 Ti, and it does help with rendering, so it's not all for naught. And I still think I'm going to play Valorant here and there just because I really enjoy watching the game and I really enjoy playing the game. But I don't think I'm going to create content unless it's a Valorant montage anytime soon. I need to take like 6-month break from the game, from gaming in general. I need to take a break from streaming. I've been so exhausted every time I stream, and it's just I don't have time to stream anymore. I'll show you guys. Give me a sec. This is 1 out of the 2 certifications I want to get by May, and I'm at like page 86 or 82, 83. Do you see how thick this is? If I'm streaming, I'm not reading this book and learning. Like I'm 2 years, almost 2 years removed from my kinesiology major. I want to be actually invested in what I'm doing, which is personal training and helping people's lives psychologically as well. And so I don't have time to dilly dally and play games, you know? And I know a lot of people are like, oh, it helps you relieve stress, or oh, it helps you like do that. And personally, I still think I'm going to be playing games. I'm just not going to be streaming them because the urge to create content has never been lower for gaming. I know I just released that Power World video and it's almost at 2K views, and I said I'd do a 24-hour stream and all that, but I've genuinely never been so exhausted of gaming. And it sucks, and I hate that I have to make this statement. Not because I'm getting canceled, but because I feel like I owe you guys an apology for not posting in like 2 weeks now. Yeah, 2 weeks. It's just really sad that I'm taking a break from this gaming channel. I'm probably still gonna post on this, but I don't think I'm gonna stream like ever again. Like I'm dead ass serious. I'm not built for streaming. I'm not built to be entertaining for 6-7 hours at a time. I'm not built to be someone who can just spew nonsense and keep their chat entertained for 10 hours. Like I can't do that. And if I was streaming with someone else and we were doing like co-streams, absolutely I'll gladly do a co-stream. But myself, like I can't stream by myself. And even like on Discord, I can't stream unless it's like, I'm not going to say I'm not going to stream, because if it's a super like important event that like I somehow happen to get into because my YouTube's been popping off or whatever, like I'm going to stream it. But for the time being, I'm not going to be streaming gaming. I'm not going to be streaming Valorant, no Honkai Star Rail, no Persona, no Power World, no Black and White leaks. Like I'm just not going to be streaming because I'm tired, man. I'm exhausted. It's just been a very sad realization that I've been coming to, and it's kind of made my February kind of shit. My January was great, but my February's been kind of all over the place with my emotions and everything, you know, and me having like a new somebody that I'm looking forward to seeing at the gym. So it's like, I'm trying not to talk about her that much because I've only introduced myself to her once, and I'm like in a state of limerence right now, and I'm trying to get rid of that because I haven't even like talked to her one-on-one yet. You know, I only said hi and introduced myself to her, and that was it. So I'm trying to relax and get through this state of limerence, but it was really hard yesterday to control my emotions. And I thought you would think this helps you like become like an emotionless person, but it doesn't for me because I have ADHD. I'm pretty sure ashwagandha like just helps you control your anxiety a lot better, but it keeps your emotions stable for people with ADHD because their brains are going at 99 miles an hour when everyone else is going at like 20. So this has helped me tremendously. I highly recommend if you are a lifter, like take ashwagandha because it does help you get a little bit stronger. I've never felt my 505 for one on sumo has never looked nicer, and I'm going to be breaking that down. I know I'm supposed to be editing, but it's only 10. So that's why I thought I could get this out by probably tomorrow or Monday or something, and then just call it quits on this YouTube channel for a while. But I highly recommend you guys take ashwagandha because it actually does help with anxiety. It like genuinely, it's like the most natural remedy to anxiety that you can have. Like, because it's literally a spice root, you know? And there's an African root extract that my friend takes, and he's also told me that it's very similar to ashwagandha, but I haven't tried it yet. So I kind of want to try it, see if it helps the same with my anxiety, or it helps me better, or it helps me worse. I just want to see like how it is with that spice root. But even if you're not a lifter, I highly recommend just take ashwagandha, see how it helps with your anxiety, because I personally don't like being medicated. I was put on Adderall, I think, as a kid for my ADHD, and it helped me focus a lot, but it killed my appetite. It killed my personality. I was like this depressed little 13-year-old like in class, and people were like, "Are you okay? Are you good?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, you know, I'm on my medication now, so like my life's kind of different now or whatever." And like people were like, "Ew, like why aren't you loud anymore?" Or like, "Ew, like why are you talking like that? Like you have no like what happened to Josiah? Like I want him back, you know?" And like I realized I was just like, this is not good for me. And so I quit Adderall after like a month, and I literally haven't touched that pill since. Like I literally have not touched that pill since. And so as someone who doesn't like being medicated, ashwagandha is like the way to go, because I don't know how SSRIs are going to affect you in the near future, or going to affect people with like chronic illnesses or chronic diseases, you know, because I don't know how the side effects are going to be. And I know medication tends to be like natural or like it's man-made, it's meant to be for your body. But for me, at least, I try to stay away from medication in all senses possible, just so I can have the most natural remedy. But if you do need to be medicated, please get medicated. I don't know why I'm talking about medication when I'm talking about quitting streaming 11 minutes into this update video. It's probably going to be cut up into like 9 minutes or something. I realize I say like a lot too. I don't say or but I say like so much, and it's aggravating how much I say it. So I'm going to try to not say it for the next 5 minutes. Wish me luck. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to say. It's just, I'm quitting streaming. Not forever. I'm probably going to come back in the near future. Not the near future. I'm probably going to come back in a year, maybe, when grad school's finally getting situated and I'm finally like in a college and I'm enjoying my life and I'm like having, not saying that I don't enjoy my life now, but I do have a very select few of friends now because I'm 2 years removed from college. Like I'm not meeting, I said it. I'm 2 years removed from college. I'm not meeting anyone new unless it's at the gym and I'm like yapping my ass off. I said like again, and I'm yapping my ass off, or I'm at work. I like my coworkers though. I did not use like in that sense. Okay, relax. I like my coworkers. I was gonna start shit, but I'm not gonna start shit. I was gonna say I like my coworkers, most of them. I'm kidding. I like them all. Because some of you guys are probably gonna watch this and be like, "What? Am I the one that Josiah doesn't like at work?" Calm down. I'm joking. I like my coworkers. I like the people I work out with. I like my church friends, but I don't have anyone that I can consider a best friend anymore, because I try to not use that word. Every time I've used the word best friend, it's caused so much pandering towards that person, and it's caused me to ignore my own boundaries, and it's caused me to kind of be walked all over the person that I considered my best friend. And this has happened in most recent history. This has happened twice in the past 5 years or so. But these people were my best friends. I would either hang out with them every day, FaceTime them every day, text them every day, call them every day. I would be in constant communication with them, and it was good and bad because I developed a toxic relationship with them and with myself. And I think that's why limerence is very common in my life as well, because it also affects my friendships at times. I get very jealous easily with friendships. I get super anxious whenever people don't respond. Not as much now, but when I had a best friend, it was very clear that I over prioritized them and I didn't prioritize myself at all. I just realized I have to charge my AirPods. I'm so sorry. And so because of that, my life now, I try to not put anyone on a pedestal, and I try to not put anyone above anyone else. I try to treat all my friends the same, and I know it might be trying to, because there's going to be differences within friendships. Some are going to be very shallow, some are going to be very deep, but I try to treat everyone the same because I hate using the word best friend now. Again, I don't know why I'm talking about this 15 minutes into the update video, but I'm just going to ramble because this is the last video for the time being. Might as well make it a long one because you guys truly are my fans and my subscribers. You guys will probably watch this. Xiaomiko, if you're watching this, by the way, I'm sorry. I know you might not get to this far, but I'm sorry for letting you down on this channel. I know you were gonna support me until I hit like 100,000 subscribers, and you were saying like, don't forget me when you get famous and all that, but I'm sorry, man. Priorities have changed. My life has changed drastically. I'm really just trying to take these next steps to really impact my life a lot. And again, I'm not quitting gaming. I'm not quitting making YouTube videos because I'm going to be making them on Joso Life. They're just not going to be gaming related. I'm going to make gaming such a minor thing in my life now so that it doesn't affect other things that it has in the past. I think when I was so invested in the rat race, I ignored my urges to become a certified personal trainer. I ignored my urges for my health. I ignored my parents. I ignored my grandma who's depleting rapidly. I saw her yesterday and it was honestly one of the most depressing things. I literally, I have to release and record a video every single time I see her now, and I have to say I love you now every time I see her, because don't cry, chill, it's okay, it's okay. Holy frick, I did not think I was gonna cry. I don't know when the last time I'm gonna see her is, and so I need to try to cherish the last moments that I have with her, because I don't know when her last moment's gonna be. She had another stroke like last month, and I didn't see her in the hospital. She didn't stay over at the hospital. I didn't see her like for like a month because I was creating content and I was focusing on YouTube, and I remember, I don't know if you guys remember the YouTuber Rena, like Serena. She was like really close with Schrodinger Lee, and she lost someone who was very close to her, and she completely quit content creation because she realized that she had been prioritizing content creation over her family. And I realized that I'm doing the same. And okay, I got through it all. I'm gonna leave this in because it's okay for men to cry. I didn't even cry. Tear didn't come down, man. I'm goated like that. I just don't want that to happen to my family. Like, my dad's 74. My mom's gonna be 65 this year. She's gonna be on Medicare. My grandma's 90 and a half. You know, and I'm only 24. My dad had me when he was 50, you know? So people who would usually be having these conversations are already like 30, 34, 35, and even like 40. People are usually 40 when their dad's 74, but I'm only 24, and I'm already put into the situation. I was put into this situation 6 years ago when my dad had cancer, and he still does. When my dad got diagnosed with cancer, I didn't know how to cope. What do you mean my dad has cancer? I told my mom. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, what do you mean a tumor? Is it benign? Is it malignant? Is it spreading? And so, because I'm realizing that I'm prioritizing content over my parents, who I'm watching age before my very eyes, who I also have to say I love you every time I leave, like my priorities have completely changed, guys, and I can't keep ignoring my real world situations for in-game situations. I can't keep ignoring these priorities that I've been putting off just to make another video, just to make another short, just to do this, just to do that. Now, mind you, I'm creating content for Neuroptima, and so that's going to be taking up most of my time as well. But what上班我有讀車啊？我今日會讀啊？我冇得上啊。Sorry, that was my mother, my beloved mother. I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, real. I don't know how to say real world. It's the hardest word that I get a lisp whenever I say it. IRL situations versus virtual situations. And I've also noticed that people are a lot faker online. I don't know who's really my friend and who's really not. This is excluding you, Nicole, Aiden, Kendra, Trevor, Box, Jamie, Addie, Raul, Juan, Manny, Kyla, Angel, Angie, Jong, Luis, Sand, Josh, Annie, Justin. The list goes on and on and on. I've met so many genuine people online. Gerald. But there's also been so much hurt that has happened in my life because of COVID and because I chose to go online and start streaming. I think just seeing my grandma deteriorate really made me have an epiphany that I can't keep streaming for the rest of my life. I can't. Because I'm not going to be able to see her. What if I have to do a sponsored stream on the day of her funeral, you know? What if I have prior obligations and she's on her deathbed and she wants to talk to me and I have to FaceTime her? I don't want that to happen. I want to be there every step of the way of her deterioration. I want to be there every step of the way. I know it sucks to think about my grandma deteriorating because she's my last one, but I really just want to cherish the last moments I have with her. Am I gonna cry again, dude? Like I said, this does not help with suppressing your emotions because they just keep it real. This just helps with anxiety for me. Oh my goodness. Oh. I feel like that Vince McMahon video where you're just like doing this and you're just crying. Oh my gosh. Tears have fallen. I'm no longer a man. Bro, it's my toxic masculinity talking right now. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I know it's okay to cry. Jesus. It's fitting that I cry on the last video I'm releasing on this channel because I don't know. I just think it's really fitting. But before I start crying again, I really just want to prioritize my grandma at this point. Again, I don't know when she's going, but I hope she lasts through the wedding, my cousin's wedding in June. I hope she lasts through my graduation. I really hope I get in this year so I can at least take a picture with her in my master's cap and gown, because I didn't take a picture with her in my bachelor's cap and gown. I didn't really care that much about my bachelor's. I have one picture with my dad and one picture with my mom and dad, and then I have like a shit ton of pictures with the people that I no longer talk to. I have so many pictures with people that I no longer talk to that I graduated with in college. And I only have 2 pictures with my parents. If that doesn't show you that my priorities back then were messed up, I don't know what does. I really didn't think I was going to cry today. Oh my gosh. I really didn't think I was going to cry recording this video. See, I have emotions with ashwagandha. Like, screw whoever like started making that like notion that like when you take ashwagandha you don't have emotions. No, you just feel them a little bit less and you can control them a little bit better, but they still come out. And it just completely gets rid of your anxiety, which is fantastic. But I still have social anxiety, which is not fantastic. But it gets rid of your like existential anxiety, which I really appreciate. It really just helps me live in the moment and be present with my friends. I think that's all I have to say. TLDR, if you guys are here for the TLDR, I'm quitting streaming. This YouTube channel is going to be on a hiatus until I make Valorant montage videos. I'm going to be posting on Joseph Life more often. I'm going to be prioritizing family. I'm going to be prioritizing lifting, friends, church, work, personal training, sports psych, grad school, even dating over gaming. So I won't be gaming as much. I won't be streaming as... I'm not going to stream forever. I don't know when I'm going to come back, I'm going to be honest, but I don't want to get into the rat race of content creation. I don't want to continue to neglect my family, neglect my grandma. I want to continue to be there for her. I want to continue to be there for my parents as well. Be there for my sisters. I might have like the most strained relationship with my oldest sister, but that doesn't mean she's still not my sister. She is still my sister, and I should make more of a habit to check up on her and say hi, and because it's communication is a two-way street. It's a two-way road. Oh my! I actually didn't think I was gonna cry today. I am so sorry. I shouldn't apologize for crying. Never mind. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Dude, this week has been crazy, man. This week's actually been crazy, bro. Oh my gosh. Maybe I just needed to say hi to my gym crush for me to feel emotions again. That's actually insane. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have provided for me. I know I didn't make a cent on this YouTube channel, but I made couple bands on Twitch, and it wouldn't have been possible without you guys. It wouldn't have been possible without the support that I've gotten over the years. I just don't think streaming's for me. I don't think recording a gaming video is for me. I want to go back into creating what I truly want to create, and that's lifestyle videos, lifting videos, and possibly reviews. If you guys are interested in that, I have 2 YouTube channels that I'm going to be posting on, Joso Life and Joso Reviews. I don't know when I'm going to kickstart Joso Reviews, but it'll happen soon. Also follow my TikTok for more real stuff. I tend to talk on there every day and just rant, and people comment and I respond to comments because most of the people are nice. I like them. This one guy made me his profile picture. It was the funniest thing. I thought it was really funny over like it being creepy. Like I thought it was actually so funny. And I was just like, if I can't laugh about situations that happen to me, like life is so much more miserable when you don't laugh. And so me 3 years ago, I'd get so pissed and be like, hey, you can't have a profile picture of me, man. What the hell are you doing? Like, no. It's all right, man. Like, let people live their life. Like, everything will be okay. But with that being said, for the very last time, it's been Joso Lugia, and I won't see you guys in the next one. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here on my journey. Peace.